know how long I'm supposed to smile so my thumbnail doesn't look weird, but it feels weird just smiling for like 5 seconds. Maybe I'll just keep doing that and then... Good morning, Rodney. I gotta rush to work. Yeah, I gotta go in. I get to go in, do this deal, then head back. I mean, the deal's worthy of going in for, but it takes away from my time. Today's go day. I went to the gym last night, so I didn't have to do that today and be all tired. And that way I can move the garage into the storage. I want most of it so I can get a bed in there, carpet in there, a pool table in there, mount a TV in there, you know, that kind of thing. I want it to be nice and plush. And that's all in the future, but I want to get the stuff out. I want the mannequin going. I didn't need to say that. But good service today. Good message. And it also sucks, like, Lainey's over and doing this. It's my day to, like, hang with her and just, like, scroll through our phones together if that's what we're going to do. Eat some good food, put Adventure Time on the background, whatever. I love that. And I see her, like, every other week, and I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. But I have to do this because I'm that close to a fucking bonus. And that's important. It's, you know, so it all, you know, like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm already almost there. And I don't want to sit at the end of the month like, did you do everything you could to get to this? Yeah, this is one of those everything that I could. So I'll go home, we'll hang out. And I'm supposed to be, well, today's moving day, so, you know, I'm gonna give myself a pass on this one, on this thought process. Today is moving her stuff. So even if Lainey was there, it's not like we're hanging out watching movies all day. I got to get the stuff out. Shayna's moving in. And you know what? I do all this stuff, I grind it, and it's all going to be fine. So I'm overthinking it. Just like a friend of mine told me, you just keep overthinking stuff. Just go. Share your messages. Go. It'll all work out, buddy. So, yeah. It's a good day. Yeah, I love my days off because I don't have to work, even though I'm going into work. I just love them because I'm not as on it, you know. Like, I don't have to perform at a high peak level for, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. This will be an hour and a half. And then I get to leave. I'm not stuck there. And I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to make some good dinner. I'm going to be unloading the truck, loading it back up. And I'm just going to, you know, own the day that way. And just be like really grateful that I'm in this position. Man, today's service was about being rescued, and he asked a question: have you ever been trapped in addiction and you were rescued, you know, by your higher power? And he used the word higher power in church today. You know, but he doesn't sway away from God, but he used the word higher power today. He said, yeah, like in 12-step recovery programs where they need their higher power. You need God, is what he said. You know, we all need it. We all need that to rescue us. And it's so true. So true. It's easy for anybody can look, I don't want to say it's easy. Anybody can look from the outside in and say he's putting in all the work. This has nothing to do with a higher power or God, and I'm the one putting in the work. So I decide what it is for me. And for me, this has everything to do with that. All of it. Everything. God puts people in my life, and God takes people out of my life too. God doesn't just protect me, God protects them. From me. I'm not fucking, you know, my bad behaviors they might need God for that. Not just me needing God for them. They might need God for me. And in that happening, I get to learn through whatever feelings I'm going to have how to be better through it. So next time there is no next time. I'm real quick to like start talking to somebody and run them off. Thinking I'm doing well, thinking I'm doing nice things. Run them the fuck off. You know? I have to remember that. I'm not perfect. And right now, I'm not even. I had some, I don't even know if it was a person. Maybe. Reach out to me yesterday through my social media. And I had to let them know, look, man, it's all fine. Well, one, I had to ask them their age. Like, I ain't trying to be Shannon Sharp up in this bitch. No offense, Shannon. One, I had to ask them their age. And then two, even when they said they were of the right age, and the right age for me needs to be in the 30s. You know, they can't be close to my daughter's age. That's crazy. They can't. But I had to let them know, man, I'm like in no position to be talking to you at all. I'm still, you know, still getting over somebody else, and I'm doing fine with getting over it. But that doesn't mean I need to be like climbing onto somebody else. And I'm still, and you know, like the big stressor too for me yesterday, like one of the reasons like that conversation lasted longer than it needed to is because I was not feeling. Yesterday is the anniversary date of when I found out my mom was in the hospital with stage 4 cancer. Yesterday. It was 2 weeks before Mother's Day. And yesterday, 2 weeks and a day before she died. 2 weeks and a day. Watch a couple of the ones behind this. You understand why that freaks me out right now. But anyways, so I'm sitting there yesterday, and I see a thing on my videos that says something about Mother's Day, and I thought, wait, this is exactly the time, you know, because Mother's Day, you know, changes, but it was 2 weeks and a day before my mom passed. Because when I found out she's in the hospital, I flew out like a few days later. And then, you know, she made it 2 weeks. And she made it through Mother's Day. The day after, we got to see her on Mother's Day. Throw my head on Mother's Day. Best Mother's Day present you ever did. They don't give you presents, do they? You give them presents. Anyways, so this period for me is really tough. I shared about this, you know, maybe last week, and it was tough for me to process it. This is that time period. It's tough. And so I'm talking to this person. I'm like, look, there's only one person that could actually comfort me right now, and I'm not talking to them anymore. So I'll be damned if I'm going to talk to you about whatever you want to talk to me about, which was no good. You know, I'll process this being clean in the right way. I'm not going to be talking about no I don't even want to say it. I say this is not for kids, but I'm not going to say it. But this person tried to have me talk about. No. And I'm only saying this because, you know, like I'm sharing all my shit on here. So I shut that shit down real quick. But yeah, man, like between that, because I was at a meeting last night, and you know, the person next to me was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's just no." Well, remember, I don't say yes, so I said, "No, this is like 2 weeks. This is the anniversary of when I found out my mom. I found out she had it, and then like she died the day after Mother's Day." And it was cool. This person has 17 years, and what they told me was that, man, as you stay clean, you still go process it. It's going to be tough. And I thought, shouldn't I be like not like this right now? It's been a long time. It's been like 13 years, 12 years. Like, why is it affecting me like this these last? And I know I don't know. Here I go. I don't know. But it's affecting me. And it's not really affecting me to where like I can't do things. But I need to process it correctly. I've never processed that period, that like ever. Like I never like thought, oh, this is the 2 weeks. This is like the day I found out, you know, anniversary. Usually the anniversary is the death. But I'm clean right now, and I'm not like in a relationship, so I'm not doing any of these things that like distracted me away from it. So it's just like me. It's me, and then like all the stuff I've got to do, and you know, it'd be really cool if by Mother's Day that the house was in order, like in order enough to where I could have somebody, it's just have a person over, and the house would be squared, like maybe grandma or something could come over, and I could make like brie or something, you know, with whatever crackers people eat brie with, that kind of thing, you know. And they would see that the place was like dialed, and my calculations is need about 2 weeks, maybe 3. I need another week to move all the stuff out. Hopefully most of it's out by today, and then I need a good solid couple of weeks to now overhaul the house, you know, get each section cleaned up. In that way Shayna's nice and comfy, because I'm not charging her rent until she's got a good, you know, a good little area. That's my commitment to her. She wasn't going to do that, but I'm telling her, my commitment to you is when you're nice and settled in, then we can talk about it. So I'll give her this month as a pass, and I'll just grind and pay for it. It's all good. I've been doing that. I can do it. So yeah, but you know, I remember that day too. My sister calls, says you need to sit down. I'm in the middle of selling a Tundra, this couple, and my old manager Chris and my other manager, I don't want to say, I said Chris's name, but he doesn't work with us or anything, but my other manager's sitting there, and my sister says you need to sit down, and I sit down, and they both look at each other, and then they both look at me, and they respectively wait till I get off the phone, and they're like, hey, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, my mom's in the hospital. She's got stage 4. They don't think she's got more than a week to live. And like, they just were like, dude, I'm sorry, bro. And I'm like, well, I mean, I think I said it is what it is. I'm gonna, you know, I gotta go find a way to go see her now. And then Chris is like, well, you don't need to finish that deal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I gotta finish this deal. So I grab my pencil, which is what we call the numbers, and I go out there and I don't say anything to these people. And I show them the numbers, and you know, we're laughing or whatever, because it's what I do. And they're like, yeah, we'll take that option. And I'm like, perfect, go ahead and sign here. And then I bring it back. I was like, here you go. You know, I got everything, warranty, everything. And then I'm at my desk and I just almost break down. And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I tell them what's up. And I tell them I didn't want to tell them that while we were doing numbers because I didn't want them to like say yes because of what was going on with me. I don't think that's right. And they respected that. And then my owner calls me in the next day. Okay. Anyways, man, I'm about to go do a fucking cardio. What the hell, Rodney? This is how I process this. This ain't how you process shit. It's for this video. Anyways, so she calls me in and she gives me her, you know, loves, hugs. She's just an amazing woman. And then I go, I set up the flight, you know. So that was that day, you know, that was how that went down. And I haven't really thought about that day in a while. Thought about it all but that day. So I'm here, which means I need to get in my mode. It's all good. It's the past. We get through things by sharing about them. We get through things by talking about them. It's going to be all good. I'm going to go sell this car. I'm going to bust it out today, and it's all to the good. And you're wanted, needed, and loved. Go tell somebody that, you know, they're worth it today. Anybody. Go find somebody. Go find somebody who's struggling. You know, give them change. Buy them a burrito. And tell them that they're worth it. You know, make that person's day. I'll promise you, I can tell you from personal experience, it feels good when you do that. Then just walk away. Don't record it. Don't do none of that shit. Just do that. You'll make the difference for somebody today, and that might make the difference for them to walk into a room. It might make the difference for them to fucking feel better. And that's all we're trying to do here is make each other feel better, all of us. So, that's it. I gotta go make that money. Bye.